All right, guys, welcome to Fish Driven. I'm Dwayne. I'm here to do the cooking portion of the video. We're gonna go ahead and cook up the yellow jack. I went ahead and filleted them and got them in strips. Fortunately, I didn't get a chance to do in the video showing you how to fillet the fish. On the next future videos, I will definitely be showing you how to fillet your fish and preparing them for cooking purposes. So today we're gonna go ahead and do a fish and chips kind of cooking portion. Simple, super simple, not hard at all. I am cutting corners a little bit because I'm somewhat in a rush. So this is gonna give you just how I do mine. When I'm in a rush, or when potentially you're in a rush and you just want to make some fish and chips real quick, this is what you would do. All right, so let's start off with the fish. We're gonna go ahead. So as I said, I have the yellow jack. I got it in a Ziploc bag here. Got it filleted, cleaned up, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in my little bowl here. I'm gonna dry them off, make sure they're dry. Just with the quickness of things, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Louisiana fish fry. Normally, I use Millie's batter. Unfortunately, I ran out. Obviously, it's good, so I don't have any. You gotta check them out. They're on future videos. I'll definitely have some more, and I can show you what it is. But they make a phenomenal batter. You can use it on anything. So yeah. All right, let's kind of get started with everything here. I'm gonna go ahead and so I just took this out of the freezer. It just thawed out. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off again in some lemon water. For any fish that I'm doing, I always rinse my fish in lemon water. That's just my thing. It completely gets rid of the rawness, especially if it's not fresh right there and then, that day. If you have it in the freezer, I would advise, me personally, just get a little bit of water, put a little bit of lemon in there, and just wash it off, and then dry it. And it, for the most part. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and get this battered up. So I like to add a little bit of seasoning to my batter. Allspice being one of them. It's an island thing. I love allspice. It goes well on everything. The next thing is the Kinder's, the blend. It has salt, pepper, and garlic in it. It's not bad. Just add a little bit of this in there. Just give it a little bit more kick to it. So going ahead and reading the instructions on this, you got to keep your fish or whatever you're frying in cold water, submerged, so you know the batter will stick properly. So what we're gonna go ahead and do right now is gonna grab some of these fish out, throw it in our Ziploc bag, and then I'm gonna add my little kick to it, and then that's it. You know, we add the batter and then batter it up. So these are the little strips we got here from the yellow jack. I've been stripping them up. Some of them I made into nuggets for the kiddos when they get from school. They can have some nuggets to munch on. So we're gonna go ahead and just add this into the bag. And yeah, this still, you know, it's as I said, it's submerged in a little bit of lemon water. So you don't want to stay in there too long because then it'll start cooking the fish. So, you know, lemon is acidic. So here you go. We got some little nuggets here. Just gonna go ahead and try to get this all in here. It's on. This water's cold, by the way. It's frigid cold. So drop it in the bag. Everything going. All right. And it's probably a good idea at this moment to turn your stove on. I was gonna cook outside, but the weather is horrible. I could cook on the lanai on the grill, but it's just blowing so hard out there. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the food on inside the house. I know my wife is gonna kill me about this, but hey, we'll figure it out later. Sorry, hon. But here we go. So now we get a little bit of the, actually, let's be a little bit more cleanly about this. Let me wash my hands off. And we'll go ahead and soap. Dry it off. Yeah, I mean, although it's fish, I know it's not poultry, but still, you want to make sure you're clean with what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some allspice in there. All right, we'll get you out of the way. A couple allspice in the bag right now. I said a couple of the triple blend here. We got just a little bit, not too much, and I go ham on the well, let's not use the words ham because we don't eat ham in this household, but I put a lot of allspice. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and pop in the Louisiana fish fry onto the fish and just try to make it a nice batter out of it. So add it in. I'll just drop it in there. I would say it depends on how much fish you have. You know, just eyeball it. I'll probably use half of the bag, see what it is, you know, go from there. I need to add a little bit more, but I doubt it. Zip that bag up, get ready to start shaking around. Make sure everything is coated properly. And I've used this seasoning quite a few times, gets the job done. I mean, technically, sometimes I really like to, you know, do my own seasoning. Or use the, well, obviously, I love the Millie's. That saves it, you know, save you a lot of time also, and it's, in my opinion, a little better seasoning. But I said, I digress. We'll get to that another day on another cooking session. But yeah, so seeing some of this being coated. Not all of it. We're gonna drop some more in here. Make sure we got everything all coated up. Close that Ziploc bag again. Start shaking. Woo! That's one thing about this seasoning, though. Definitely gonna make you want to sneeze sometime. So, all right. So everything looks like it's pretty well coated here now. Looking pretty good. Go ahead, make sure you get in every part, and get these out of the way so don't contaminate them and have to hear about it later. So you want to get it coated kind of like this. Don't lay them out on the plate. Knock some of that batter off. Some little nuggets here. Keep the nuggets to the one side and the strips to one side. So as I said, this is like very simple to do. Seeing that this is potentially, you know, this is my second video. I'm not trying to go all out. I'm still trying to feel it all out. I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth also. I have a lot of fun with it while you guys watch. You know, just stay tuned. Just fine tuning a couple things. As you can see with the fishing portion, definitely need fine tune some stuff. And thank you guys for the feedback. It really helped. Definitely gonna work on that more, getting certain things done. But as I said, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, or maybe it was, but not my Rome at least. We're gonna go ahead and get these fish battered up, which they are. Make sure we don't have any leftovers in here. Sometimes that sucks. Like you're all fried up and then you're getting ready to get rid of the batter and you're like, hold on, there's a fish in here still. It's happened to me multiple times. All right, so it looks like we got all of them now. All right, so I did say fish and chips. I was gonna go ahead and get some fresh potatoes and slice them up and make French fries. I'm gonna crunch. I'm sorry, I do apologize. So I got some pre-made French fries. I'm just gonna throw those in the air fryer and we'll go from there with that. Again, I do apologize for that, but as I said, I'm crunch for time, and this is just a quick video showing what I can do. Simple. That's simple for you too. So as you can see, what I did, just the batter, a little bit of allspice or pimento, where you're from, and a little bit of the triple blend. That's it. Just gonna go ahead, get the oil hot, and Once the oil is to temperature, start frying them up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the French fries on. I'll show you what I got. It's nothing crazy, but extra crispy French fries from Publix. It works. I like it. So we'll go ahead and put that on right now while the oil is getting hot, which look like it's almost there. It's getting a little shimmery on the top, so that's kind of how you kind of know that your oil is hot. Is like it gets a little shimmery. You see like a little shimmer on the top, and then you can also get a little bit of the batter, and if it starts to sizzle, which it is sizzling, oil is pretty much almost there. All right, give me a sec. Let me go ahead and put these French fries on. And bear with me. I know you can't see me, but put some French fries in. Oh, air fryer on. Go ahead. Get that going. The rest, I didn't do all the French fries. I did just for now. I'll do some later when the kiddos get home. But that's just a portion for myself. I'm gonna clean this station real quick. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Some of the fishy stuff out in the mud room. That's where that goes. We'll wash that up later. Right. So the oil seems to be perfect where it's at. So we're looking at this right now. This is where we're at. This is what the batter looks like. All right, so I'm here now at the stove. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, let me show you what I got set up here. So I have my cooling rack with a plate underneath it, and I have the fish here ready to go, and the pot is ready. The oil is a little bit smoky, not too much. I turned it down a little bit so we can go ahead and get to the right temperature we need to be. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of these fish in. Get it going. The tenders in. Yeah, that oil was definitely hot. Perfect. So we got the tenders going in right now. And we're frying in peanut oil, I believe. All right. Let me go make sure some of these doors are closed so the rooms don't smell like fish. And I will get in trouble. Okay, so doors are closed. Fish is coming along pretty well. Turn them fast. They look amazing. And again, this is the yellow jack. I didn't cook the pargi yet. Maybe on another episode I'll cook the pargi. But as far we go, yellow jack. And it's looking amazing right now. Not even gonna lie to you. Coming out golden brown. Just take your time, make sure the temperature is right. You don't want to fry them too quick, too hard. Just get them going pretty good. So I mean, in the comments, tell me what fish you like to fry. You know, what's your favorite place to go get fish and chips from? Actually, mine is my home. Make my own. That's it. Can't beat that. And so just a little bit more about the channel. The concept of my channel is pretty much, you know, living off the land for the most part. I harvest this fish. Now I'm cooking it, and I'm gonna find somewhere somehow to grab something from the backyard or from the front to incorporate into this cooking that I'm doing here. And I think I have an idea. I have a couple fruit trees out there that have fruits on them, and I think I might make a dipping sauce. So stay tuned for that. We'll see how that works out. But right now we're just gonna go ahead and fry these fish up, and it shouldn't take too long. These are strips, so just want to make sure, keep flipping them. You don't want them to burn. I don't like my fish burnt, so flip them and make sure they're good. They're looking pretty good at the moment. I would turn my vent on, but it's gonna be too loud. You probably wouldn't hear me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just fry these up. Keep frying them up, get them nice and crispy. Because if you're making fish and chips, it's gotta be crispy, right? Shout out to my family in England. Like, when I was there, it was amazing. Great fish and chips. It was cod. It came on a newspaper. It was good stuff. So I know you guys are looking at me like wondering why am I turning it so much. I'm turning it a lot because first of all, I don't want it to burn, and second of all, I want it to stay nice, moist, and crispy. So I don't mind spending time flipping them and making sure that they're cooked properly inside, and then they don't get burned but still have a nice crispiness to it, which I love. So it's pretty much getting there at the moment now. So I'll go ahead and get them up. Oh yeah. And this yellow jack has pretty much a nice white flesh to it. So I'm pretty sure this fish is gonna eat pretty good. Alright, this piece is done. Hang it over the plate. That piece is done. Oh, it broke. Oh no. But well, I'm gonna keep them together. It'll keep breaking on me. Piece is a little thicker. Ooh, gotta watch out for that oil. It's gonna get ya. Let's get this guy out of the way. So like I'm switching out, I would not advise you doing this with chicken like this. It's fish though, so it's fine. Chicken, no bueno. I wouldn't touch it. I'll use two different utensils. And this guy is done. Alright. Get some of these nuggets in here too. Got space for it. Let's get it going. Turn this heat up a little bit more. The temperature is going to drop definitely when you throw this fish in there, because it's somewhat cold. So you know I'm itching, right? Let's do it. Wow. Wow. That is amazingly good. Oh yeah. Man. Fish has a really good flavor to it. The fish itself, not even the seasoning, just the fish itself has a really good flavor to it. I taste some of that pimento coming through, allspice, amazing. So now we're in the front yard, and what I got going on is my loquat tree. My loquat tree, it's got fruits on it like crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some of these fruits off, and I think we're gonna make a dipping sauce. a couple of these loquats in the front yard and see what we could come up with as a dipping sauce. But yeah, it's fully loaded, as you can see. This is the Israeli variety. It's called Yehuda. It's got quite a few on there. So I'm gonna get a couple of these off, and then once I get a couple of these off, I'll go ahead and get back to you guys. We're in the backyard. Sorry, it's super windy today. I'm sorry about the wind if you're getting a little bit of the wind in the back. Gotta get a mic that cancel out some of that wind. But I'm gonna go ahead and check out another fruit tree of mine. So I'm big into permaculture. I do grow a lot of exotic fruits. I'm located here in Riverview, kind of south of Tampa a little bit, not too much. And so I try my best to grow as much fruits as I can. So right now we're looking at the carambola, star fruit, whatever you want to call it. But this tree is so small and it's loaded with fruits. If I can tell you, if there's one tree you would want to grow in your yard, that'll give you a bunch of fruits and you don't have to maintain it as much, it's this guy. So we're gonna grab a couple of these carambolas off, or star fruit, or jumelin, wherever you're from, whatever you call it, still tastes the same. And this is the Kerry varieties. I know some of them are very sour, but this one is exceptionally sweet. It's like my favorite out of all the varieties that are there. So this is why I got this one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these fruits washed up. You can see, ready to go. And this is the fish here. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might have had more than one taste test. Definitely do not do this when you're extremely hungry. Probably ate like 4 of those fingers. They do have seeds in them. These are loquats. So just make sure you're not blending up any of the seeds. Get them all cut up. These are very sweet with a little bit of tanginess to them. So they're, I would say, and I know people know what these are. I mean, they have so much different names for them, like, you know, Chinese plum, Spanish plum. Like, I've heard everything, but they are called loquats. It's my dog barking in the background because he hear me talking. Thinks I'm talking to somebody. All right, Max. It's just me, buddy. And just slicing them up, getting all the seeds out, getting them ready to go. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean this up after I'm done. Else if I don't, I might have to move in with somebody. So go ahead, get this going. Pretty good. So we got the loquats going in. And then now we're gonna go ahead and get the star fruit, aka carambola, aka wherever you're from, whatever you call it. Drop a couple. So these are sweet. Oh yeah, super sweet. It's another variety that, you know, that gets overlooked a lot. You just got to make sure if you're gonna get a fruit, you got to make sure you know what you're getting, right? Right. So, and the reason why they call them star fruit, you take a guess. It looks like a star. All right, Max, take it easy, buddy. But really, really flavorful fruit. And I said, you just gotta check out the variety you get, because you see these and you pick them, you're like, ah, these are awful. But keep in mind, there's a lot of different varieties out here that you can always, like, there's an alternate version of what you see out here, especially when it comes to permaculture. Like, you find out about a lot of fruits, and I would advise you to like look into that, right? If you're gonna do something like this, and if you like fruits, man, you gotta have like a bunch of different things that you can research and see what you know. Even some of the fruits that I've tried God knows hundreds, and out of the 100, yeah, I might not like 20 of them, but there's still so much out there that you can try. That's amazing right now, and just figure out a lot about different fruits and growing and living off the land and stuff like that. So okay, so now I'm just trying to figure in my mind. This is sweet, tangy. Let's add, I don't know. Let's add some pineapple juice to it. I think that'll go great with it. So I'm gonna go ahead, hit it with a little bit of 100% pineapple juice from Dole. Pop it in here. Not too much. You want to get it nice and with a thick consistency. And go ahead, and I think we're gonna go ahead and pop some honey in it. I think you can't go wrong with honey, and that looks good. And last, with some El Caliente. A little bit of heat, man. A little bit of cayenne in here just to kick it up a notch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's gonna be amazing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so let's go ahead and plate. All right. First, let's put a couple of these tenders. This fish over here. Kind of good. Oh, it's breaking. We'll go to this side. Just like that. This is the sauce. Drop the sauce here on the side. Perfect like that. Sauce is phenomenal, by the way. Like, really, oh my God. I gotta add that one to the Rolodex. All right? For you youngins don't know what Rolodex is, it's all right. It's not for you to know. So, there goes the French fries. I'm gonna drop some French fries right here. And should be good. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead. Put like star fruit on there. So it looks kind of a little bit, you know, not too fancy, but a little fancy. Go ahead. Drop a little bit of Italian seasoning. Give it a little greenness to it. Make it pop a little. And I know I did say this was gonna be a quick, you know, catch and cook kind of, well, not catch and cook, quick cooking portion of this video. But you know, once the minds start running, it you can't help yourself but to try to do things. So here we go. Fish and chips with all right, bear with me. A star fruit and oh, am I forgetting these fruits? A star fruit and a loquat dressing. I don't think you can beat that. I think, you know, definitely you have these things at your house, you go ahead and you try to make the best out of it. So the fish I harvest, the dressing I pretty much harvest. The French fries, that's for another video. But yeah, this. All right, so thank you guys again for watching the channel. As I said, I'm just starting out, trying to get the gist of things. And without further ado, let me just go ahead and try these things out and tell you what it feels like. So fish again, super white meat, dipping sauce. Wow. That's amazing. I'm gonna bottle that up, actually. I'm pretty sure some of my friends are gonna be watching this video and wanna try that. That is so good. The cayenne gives it a nice little kick. Oh, the sweet and sour. Just, I don't think you can beat that. Fish is amazing. But yeah, you know, try your best to get out there and do this. Just think about anything that you can come off the top of your head with and like make a sauce. You never know. But once again, thank you for watching Fish Driven. As it's always a pleasure. Thanks for everybody who wants to support the channel. I'm hoping I can start pushing out these videos more every week. And see you around.